Start recording. Okay, here we are for day 2. I was supposed to be working on my enemies for day 2, but instead I've been working on trying to get some player scripts going. I have a number of scripts here, so I got my special moves going. It checks an input key, and then it checks an amount of stamina. Then I've got another one down here for the attack that checks if an action is playing, and it won't play it. It won't let you do the action if the animation is already playing. And that was helpful. That was really helpful. I've attempted to add this physics raycast to it in a way to try to stop it um, sidestepping into or through objects. So that's supposed to do that. What else we got there? I got the bar working here for the stamina. The stamina works great. I've got a regen going for the stamina. I haven't mucked around with the health of the player yet. That's fine. What I have been doing is I've got a player damage going. I got that going. I have an enemy stats going, which creates an enemy health, a current health, an XP value, and a damage, as well as using a health bar slider. And all that's in there. When it is current hit points is less than or equal to 0, then we start the coroutine vanish. I'm going to have a death animation played in there, but at the moment I've got it attached to a capsule, so it was pointless. And what it's going to do is it's going to wait for 2 seconds, then it's going to find the game object with the tagged player, then it's going to get component player stats and use the gain XP thing to use the XP value. So gain XP bracket XP value in the player stats. We've got this here, public void gain XP, XP plus XP to gain. What I have changed in this one here now is in this bit here, it used to be XP equals 0. So it doesn't matter how many XP you got, it's set XP to 0. So what happened there was if you got 100 XP and the XP to level up was 10, it would use the 10 XP and then just set you to 0. Bump, done, damn. What I've done now is I've said XP minus XP for next level. So what it does here is it levels you up, minuses it, then it checks again if you've got enough to level up. And then it keeps doing it. And so in the enemy stats, it does only say 1 here, but what I've done is in my enemy, I've just set it to 100. So technically, if it stayed at 10, you would level you up 10, but it increases exponentially. So the first one's 10, the second one's 12, then it's whatever it is. But what I've got now is, so what I've managed to do, so what I've got in my player, I go down my route and I've got my weapon here. And now I've added a rigid body and a box collider to my weapon. I've tried to make the box collider bigger than the weapon, right? But for some reason my box collider is not working. I don't know what's going on there. It's probably something to do with my collision. Oh. Maybe it's something to do with my collision. Where was it? Oh, no, not preferences. Project settings. Physics. Enable all contact pairs. Okay. And get rid of that. Okay, but here we go. So when I hit play, my health bar gets a health bar. And when I zip left and right, it takes stuff away. Now I can't move left and right when I don't have enough. After a little wait, it starts refilling. And then you can start doing it again. Sword does the same. Now I don't take sword when it does that, but it doesn't. I get this null reference here, so I've got to try to figure out what's going on there. But what we'll see is we'll change this up here. We'll go back to the player. So he's got 50 health, 50 stamina, 5 current sword damage, no lockpick skill, no XP. XP for next level is 10, and then his level is currently 0. So the sword itself has now got a weapon damage of 5. And my enemy, which I've set it so that the health bar always looks at the camera, which I actually really like. And the enemy has 20 health, so I should take 4 hits to get done. He does 5 damage, but that doesn't matter at the moment because I haven't set the enemy up to deal damage. And then he gives 100 XP. So then what happens is I go up here, I go up to my player. So my player stats, go back in here. So I hit it, he takes damage. When I swing, I get that error there. So I've got to try to sort out what's going on there. But when I run into it, he takes damage and then he dies. When he dies, he vanishes and then I get XP. And for some reason I went up to level 9. That shouldn't have happened. See, because XP for next level is 1, is 91. Why did it do that? Before it only went up to 7, which made more sense. I might have to look in why it's doing that. It might be part of my script. But as you can see, my health has gone up, my stamina's gone up, my sword damage has gone up. When I go back down here and I look at my weapon, my sword damage hasn't gone up. Okay, I'm going to have to look into why that's doing that. That's fine. I understand. And then also my health bar value didn't go up. Okay, so there's a few things I'm working on, but at least I got something sorted. So I was happy that I got somewhere today. I just need to sort out a few more things to get it working properly. Easy.